I know for you it's been a week, but I couldn't wait. It's Romania Black, and yeah, I couldn't wait. No, I read volume 7 of Bloom Into You, and I was like, oh, we have one more volume left, and I have all night, and you're gonna make me wait a week to find out, so I'm sorry. Also, I realized that I did not read the back cover of Volume 7, which I'm sure people have commented by now, but the back cover is just the biggest tease from Volume 7 saying, a change of heart. Touko has finally started to move forward on her own 2 feet. Is there still a place for you by her side, or is it time for them to part ways? Oh, I'm glad I didn't read that. I would have been so mad. Or at least if I'd read that, if I'd had the print copy and read it, then I would have been. But no, Volume 7 was great. This entire manga has been great. I have really enjoyed this manga, honestly, and I am glad that you all have joined me for February to experience the Bloom Into You manga. I really have been. I feel like back when I was watching the anime for Bloom Into You, a lot of people were like, they said, Bloom Into You might spoil you for Yuri because it's just that good. And I was like, yeah, I get that. And so I do definitely feel like it's going to be hard. I know that there's good. It's kind of like when you start out with a really, really good series and you're like, this is really good. I don't know if other series are going to live up to it. I'm sure there's really great Yuri out there. Don't get me wrong. But it's like this one is just, it's good on so many levels. And what I like about it is it's not smutty. It's not super spicy at all. But it really deals with these 2 women that have grown up with this idea of what they think love is. And it's very much coming of age and like what you think love is. And then when you finally find it in each other, you have to navigate through what that means and what means for yourself, for your relationship. And I'm really glad that it subverted a lot of tropes that I thought it was going to do, like with Akari and Daojima. I was like, oh yeah, let them to get together. That sounds amazing. But like that trope and the idea of like Maki as the asexual friend, and then having Sayaka's confession last volume, which they handled so wonderfully. And I felt so bad for Sayaka, but yet I respected how Nanami handled that, and just them being able to talk it out and communicate. I came into Volume 7 being so frustrated because I was like, why are we doing this trope of them not being with each other? But it ended up being for the best because we got you. And I also like the fact that Sayaka being with Nanami and talking with her, Sayaka being someone who so openly loves Nanami and is so openly like gushing it out and being able to communicate that with Nanami so that she can see the difference between her love for Touko or her love for Yuu versus Sayaka. And then vice versa, you have Yuu talking with Maki, who's an asexual character who's not in love, but that's at a level that you can talk to without feeling pressured or feeling like they aren't going to be able to communicate their feelings. So it just worked out so well. And now we have Volume 8, which 8 is my lucky number. So I'm like, I'm so excited by this. But honestly, y'all, thank you so much for watching the series with me, the anime back in the fall. Thank you for watching that with me. It won on the Wheel of Fate. And so I wasn't sure if people were going to like enjoy it along with me, but you all have been amazing. And thank you all so much for reading the manga with me, which has been such a treat this month. I would like in the future to hopefully maybe be able to do some February in the future next year along with Janu Yaoi. I think that might be fun. So I'm hoping that I definitely want to watch more romance this year in general because I really like the romance genre and I like rom-coms and I think they're fun. And so I would like to get more into those series. I personally am usually more of a yaoi person, but honestly, I had seen Kansei-san Morning Glories, which was really good. But this is a series that made me go, oh, I guess I really like Yuri, actually, like to read. But then, of course, I've also done Puella Magi Madoka Magica as well as watching Revolutionary Girl Utena right now. So I am getting my Yuri era is happening and has been happening on the channel since last summer. So it's been a Yuri year. I will say this. I was going to mention it last volume and then I wanted to wait because I was so caught up in the moment. But last volume, when Sayaka was talking about when she goes up to the roof to confess to Touko, what it reminded me of was in Puella Magi Madoka Magica, there's a character that likes another character, but they keep kind of spinning their wheels. And finally, the one character says, look, if you're not going to confess to them, I'm going to. And I'm going to give you time. And if you don't, I'm going to do it. And so whenever Sayaka was like, I'm going to confess to Touko, I got those same vibes. And I was like, is there going to be that little bastard pop out of nowhere? So I had a little Magi Madoka moment there. And I was like, wow, this feels nostalgic. But I'm super excited to dive into volume 8 of Bloom Into You. I can't believe we're already to the end of the manga. It's been so awesome reading with you all and talking about this series, but it also feels good to complete a series for the year. So to check it off, right? But in any case, I've talked enough. I've wasted enough time. This volume is 217 pages long. So it is longer than the last volume, which is exciting. But I'm like, what are we going to do with these two and these conversations for 217 pages? I guess we'll find out. So we're going to start volume 8 of Bloom Into You. And we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1. I love this cover. I honestly love how we had for volume 5, we had the cover of the two of them together along with the others. And then volume 6 was Nanami. Volume 7 was Yuu. And now we have the two of them together, which is great. Oh, with the paper lanterns and the geometric shapes. Gotta have that LGBTQ plus geometric shape lamps. I need to stop talking and just read the manga. I also want to say, too, that in light of everything going on in the world, I feel like, especially in the US, it is more imperative than ever to support LGBTQ plus A individuals. And so I feel the need to do so, which is another reason why I want to do more Yaoi and Yuri on the channel. Anyway. Oh, this is so sweet. The person I love. I've never been good at making up my mind. So I just waited for things to come to me. But I see it now. I want to help Nanami-senpai however I can. I want her to change. I won't fall in love with you. I only know you. Yes, I keep choosing Nanami-senpai over and over again. Oh, well, of course she's not there. She's like, of course I would get here before. I didn't need to run all the way here. Yeah. I wonder what she wants to talk about. What's left there? What's there left to say? Oh, I love this anticipation. I love this suspense. It's just the wind. Am I getting my hopes up? But for what? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I love these double spreads. These double spreads this volume and last volume. I can't praise the artwork in this series enough. It's so good. You really came. What did you want to talk about? You. I love you, you. What? I love you. I really, really do. Wait a minute. But what about... You can't fall in love with me, all right? You. The promise we made, the one I broke. You. Oh, yeah. And this is paralleling the time when she called right at the beginning of the manga in the series. That spring day in this very spot, I started falling in love with you. And yes, it was because you said you couldn't fall in love. I'd always been afraid of the word love. But I've decided to stop being scared. It turns out that love doesn't mean that you have to stay the way you are. It's okay to change. After all, I love you now, you. You've changed, but I'm still in love with you. But why? The part you fell in love with is gone now. I love how kind you are. I love how you can be brave for others, even though you're indecisive when it comes to yourself. I love it when you laugh at me. I love how short you are and how much that seems to bother you. I love your fluffy hair. Your soft hands always so cool to the touch. Your calming voice. I love it all. Is that what makes me special to you? How do you know that I'm the only one? That no one else could be special to you but me? Well, I know it has to be you. She's like, because someone else confessed to me while we were on our field trip. I mean, you're all I can think about. And it makes me happy and sad all at once. But even if I cry my eyes out, I never want to lose that feeling. You're the only one for me, and I love you, Yuu. Her hands gripped mine so tightly, and I realized it wasn't my hand that was shaking, it was hers. She was still scared. I love you so much, Yuu, so please. She was scared, but she still managed to say it. I want you to stay in love with me, too. That's not fair, senpai. I wanted to fall in love in a way that was beyond reason, too. You really don't play fair. I thought that love was supposed to be a special feeling that would come crashing down from the sky one day. I thought it was this huge, inexplicable thing that would totally overwhelm me. But I don't think my love is like that. It's something I chose to reach for myself. All this time, I've been making my choice over and over. The choice to be by your side, the choice to try to help you change. I was able to choose because you told me you loved me so many times. So I've decided that I want you to be my special someone. I love that. I love that. She's like, because you loved me. Like Celine Dion starts playing in the background. Oh, saying that she loves her. Oh, give me a happy ending. Yes. But we just started the volume, so I'm like, wait, what else do we have to talk about? I'm so glad. I love you. I really do. Oh, I love you finally like crying and saying she loves someone. That's so sweet. Oh, your salty keys. Oh, is you gonna initiate that? Oh, of course they don't show us, but we know. Oh, good. We just started the volume, but this was a great way to start it. I'm not mad. I'm really happy about this. Yes, please. Oh. Is this the end of the semester? I mean, I guess the rest of this volume could be talking about like, how is, Nanami and Yuu going to tell their families? Are they going to share it with them? How's this going to go with them dating? How does this work now that you've confessed? The confession is usually in most stories, the confession is like the climax, and it's like, and then they lived happily ever after. But now we have to deal with the rest of the story. Like, where do we go to from here? Oh, and then them facing each other. Now, see, here's the thing. I love that the beds and the light hitting the beds kind of make a heart. It makes a heart with it going through the window. And unlike Sayaka and Nanami, where they were facing away from each other at the camp, they're facing towards each other in the direction towards each other here, even though they're at home in different beds. Mangaka! Yes, please. On chapter 41, Uncharted Waters. Yeah, honeymoon phase. Oh, well, we're starting basketball and gym today. You know it, I'm going to beat the other team black and blue. Did something good happen? Yes, I guess so. Oh, they have the charms back. Yes. Oh. You guys gonna say anything? It's a lot quieter then. Oh, Senpai's asking for you. Oh, uh-huh. And I'm sure she saw the charm on Nanami's bag too. I just knew it. I'm not surprised, of course. Ah! Ah! Your skin's awfully stretchy. I've had a lot of time to think, But in the end, much to my annoyance, I'm just going to sound terribly trite. Take good care of her for me, all right? Oh, I will. Oh! And I feel like Sayaka's like, ugh. She's like, I can't even be mad at you because you're just really sincere. That's the end of that then. Let's go to the council room. Oh, do you think changed while we were away on our trip? Well, not at all. We had to do just the usual committee work. What? Did you think I was going to bully her? I'm really proud of Sayaka because earlier on in this anime, when she was giving her the cold shoulder, I wondered if they started dating, if Sayaka would be like, all like, you know, kind of like bullish about it, but I like to use like my face. I really don't want to get hurt again. All right. I know when you like somebody and you admit it, then it's hard to like go. Oh, uh-huh. I like Maki's instantly like, I take it you all made up. I think you're fine. We weren't exactly fighting, but yes, I guess we did. Should I tell her about our trip to the batting cages? Don't do that. Yesterday you said you really didn't care anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, okay? Please don't. So are you and Nanami-san dating? Senpai dating now? Well, come to think of it, we both confessed our feelings, but we didn't talk about dating and stuff, did we? So what are we now? What does dating even mean? Of course! He was like, I've never been in love with someone, and now how would I know what dating is? It's too early to think about living together and stuff like that, obviously. We walk home together, go on dates and kisses, but we did all that stuff before, didn't we? Should we do those things more often? But Senpai's going to be busy with her play and studying for entrance exams, so if anything, won't it be less often? Right now, I guess I'm Senpai's lover, girlfriend. How do people date anyway? Oh. Oh, the little journal with the bookmark. That's super cute. And the washi paper, yes! Oh, Touko senpai. Oh, we're on a first name basis, huh? Oh, is it okay if I call you that, at least when we're alone? Since I'm your girlfriend and all that? Girlfriend, or am I? I hadn't thought about it. Yeah, I guess so. You guess so. That's not a very enthusiastic answer. Well, how about this? Why don't you just use my name, no honorific? Just your name? Yeah, I'm your girlfriend, right? Touko senpai. Don't rush me. One step at a time, please. Aww. That's really sweet. I love blushy you. Blushy you that gets all flustered is super cute. I love that. I love that a lot. Aww. Yeah, it's just because it's cold, right? Definitely just because of that. I am happy. Me too. I'm in love with someone and she's in love with me. And the two of us are happy. So I wonder where we'll go from here. I mean, any good relationship is always going to have some ups and downs. It's not going to be perfect all the time, you know. Aw. Essay question. Interesting. Oh, I love all the cats. Super. Oh, I love Nanami's outfit too. That's really cute. I like that. That outfit's super cute too with the high-waisted pants and the sweater. Nice. Cute. I also like you with the skirt and the sweater. That's adorable as well. Okay. The loser has to do whatever the winner says. All right. What would I want Senpai to do? Oh, I did it. I won. Now you have to do whatever I say, right? What should I ask for? Well, you haven't decided yet. Well, what were you going to ask for if I won? Oh, that's easy. A kiss. Well, wouldn't you be able to get that without using your prize? I see. You have a point. Why didn't I see it before? Well, then asking for another date would also be, yeah, that's already going to happen, isn't it? Choosing a reward is actually pretty tough, huh? Oh, I love their coats and everything. Do you mind if I think about it for a bit? Not at all. I can't wait to find out what you'll ask me for. You're excited for my prize? Oh, I do love their outfits. Those are super cute. It doesn't seem quite right to ask for a gift. Maybe a place I want to go to? Well, there's so many to choose from. I would like to go skiing and stuff, but it'd be easier with a car, and I envy Ray Chan now. Oh, the rings. And she's like, that's getting way ahead of myself. The theater troupe's Christmas play is coming up. I'll be practicing almost every day, so we won't be able to go out for much for a while. I'll miss you. Well, finals are pretty soon, too, so I'm going to be studying. Is studying going all right? Yeah. I make time when I can. Will you be okay on your math test? I'll manage somehow. Oh. Thanks for making time for me today. And thank you for coming. Oh, that's super cute. The little kisses. Adorable. Adorable. Oh. Sayaka got first in the class. Okay, Anonymous got second. I like Sayaka's like, yes, I'm not going out with anybody. Darn it. She finally got you, huh? All that work you've been putting in paid off, Sayaka. I won't lose next time, I swear. Now that's what I like to hear. You've been having so much fun with theater and other such things lately. I was worried your studies might fall to the wayside. Well, of course not. I'll act in the play, and then I'll aim high for top grades in the class, too. I'll do it all, and I'll have fun the whole time. You're awfully greedy, Touko. But I won't be giving up first place so easily. Well, just you wait and see. Oh. Yep, I gotta admit it. I miss her. It's weird that I'm lonelier now than when I was single. Oh, well, yeah, that's because you're used to being with her, so then obviously when you're not, it hits even harder, right? I desperately want someone to be by my side, but not just anyone. I wonder if Senpai ever misses me. Are you free right now? I'm at Toomey Station. Can I see you for a few minutes? Okay. Oh, right now? Oh, the sister. I gotta be back really quick. Man, that girl has been up and down like crazy lately. I'm stupid getting overworked up like this. But I'm so happy. Oh, okay. I was like, when she didn't see her at first, I was like, oh, no. Thanks for waiting. Oh, you didn't need to run all the way here. I really wanted to see you. You're coming from practice, right? Good work today. Oh, thanks. How's it going so far? I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. But Nara-sensei's always yelling at me, so I guess I've got some ways to go. She says I have to come home. I'm sorry for calling you out so late. No, not at all. I was really happy. I'm glad. All right, see you. Yeah, I'll come see your play. Oh, and you, did you decide on your bowling prize yet? No, not yet. I'm looking forward to it. A prize? Something I want Senpai to do? Or something I want her to let me do? More than a date or a kiss. Ooh, something that's out of the ordinary. No! No. This stuff usually isn't. This is usually Nanami Senpai's job. But ever since we started dating, she's been acting more like a senpai. I feel like I'm the only one who's getting all excited. No, which is not true at all, of course. Oh, she's always been cute, but lately she's been extra needy, which is even cuter. What is she going to ask me for? I'd do anything you asked me. Oh, no! You would never make a weird request like that. Oh my god. Calm down. I've got to act like a senpai from now on, right? Honestly. I love her so much. I love the white and black. I love that. That's also giving me, speaking of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, that is giving me such vibes. Oh, yes. Isn't it? Isn't it, though? Comment down below if these two on this page in the black and white with the pink and black hair remind you of anyone from that series. Look at the cactus plant saying we're always watching. Oh my god. That's kind of creepy. Oh. I'm getting hungry. Well, I guess it's about time for lunch. Do you have anything to eat? Well, let's see. Got a lot of eggs. Like a lot. And that's it. Oh. Which, I'm like, is that sexual? Is that supposed to be like, since they're both girls, they just have lots of eggs? Having an outdoor kitchen would be a pain. Shall we go out to eat then? This isn't quite right. Oh, I get it. This is a dream. That was a weird one. A fridge full of eggs in this economy? Why were we living together? Do dreams reflect your inner desires? What I want to do with Senpai. I've got to figure out my bowling prize already. We're dating, so I can probably ask for just about anything. In theory, at least. In reality, have I always been this naughty? Well, tis the season, apparently. According to this Christmas tree, tis the season. That's really cute. The essay question, chapter 43 continued. I love this cover. This is actually one of my favorites with Nanami and the boots and them watering the tree. This is one of my favorite covers. I love this. Everything about this. Oh. Do you have rehearsal after the closing ceremonies today? I can't believe tomorrow's the real thing already. Do you think we'll get a good seat if we come just as the doors open? Maybe we should bring a pair of those opera glasses. Oh, I don't think you'll need them. Why are you more nervous than I am? I'm not in it for long, so don't get your hopes too high. Touko, are you having fun? Good then. Aw, I like that. I like that. Oh, right. I got these tickets for the onsen trip. We won them at the year-end party at work. Oh, isn't that lovely? It's for a couple. I wonder if we could add an extra person. Oh, Mom and Dad, why don't you just go just the two of you? Well, but how many years has it been since the two of you went on a trip? I'm old enough to watch the house, you know. Don't worry about me. I love the dad's face like, well, why don't we do that then? Oh, that sounds nice. I love the two that were like, okay. I love it. She's like, oh my God. Everyone raised a glass to Kiyomi for winning the Rookie Novelist Prize. Yay! Oh, I love, she's just like, oh, she's like, I barely got the lowest prize. It's not a big deal. What are you talking about? It's super cool. You gotta celebrate stuff like this properly. Well, yeah, what she said. You and Natsuki just want an excuse to be rowdy, I bet. But still, thanks, I guess. Aw, that's so cute. Is there like an award ceremony? Well, yeah. Why should I go? Well, you'd probably get to see Rinma-sensei, right? Oh God, what should I do? So Akari, how's it going with Ugaki-senpai? Any progress yet? Oh, she doesn't know. Ugh. What'd I say? No, the whole thing with senpai, that's all over now. Oh, come on, enough about that loser already. More importantly, how are things with Daojima-kun? Well, there's nothing going on there yet. We just went out with some friends, that's all. Well, who the hell's Daojima? Yeah, she's like, I don't know. You said yet just now, didn't you? Would you shut up already? Come on, you gotta keep me updated on stuff like this. Don't be a stranger. I wonder if someday I'll be able to tell them about me and senpai. All these people are here to see the play? They're gonna have a huge audience. That's amazing. Yes, see me backstage when it's over. You break a leg. That's right. You always say break a leg for theater. You never say good luck. That'd be bad luck. Is it okay to message her before the play? It's kind of embarrassing if she didn't see it until after, but here goes. Oh! Keep your eyes on me. Girl! Oh my gosh. Oh, and then there's... When does Nanami go on? Oh, I love it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who can't take my eyes off of her. Love it. Love it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, of course. I wonder if Senpai will become a professional actor. Knowing her, I bet she could do it if she wanted to. I'm sure as time goes on, even more people will discover Nanami Senpai. Aww. That's so cute. Oh, and there's the one guy, right? The acting coach. Uh-huh. Oh, you were so cool up there. Amazing, amazing. My girlfriend is amazing. Well, thank you. I saw you out there, you know. So about my prize for the bowling thing, you know how you said you do whatever I asked? Well, yes, right. I want to have a sleepover. Ooh! I'm like, well, what I'm trying to say here is, you know. Oh, she's like, just the thing. My parents are gone for the weekend. We have got this made. Oh my God. I've been trying to act more like a senpai for you, but I just can't now. I've been wanting that too. My parents are going on a trip soon, so I'll be home alone for a day or two. Wink, wink. So, will you come stay at my place? Oh no, and all the eggs, sunny side, scrambled up, omelets, boiled, poached. I mean, All the ways you can have your eggs. Any way you like. Ooh, Dusk and Dawn. That's a big step. But here's the thing. One thing I really like, that's a really good cover. I like how they both have different pajama jams. One thing I really like is that this isn't so sudden, even though they just started to technically date, because they've been together throughout the entire year and they have been messing around throughout the entire year. So it actually works out fine because they've been around each other, and it's not just like, because sometimes in yaoi and sometimes in romantic stories, not just BL or GL, but sometimes in a romance, it's like the Disney I met you for a day and now we're married thing, and you want them to have a little bit more history. So I do appreciate that about this. Oh, you must be Koido-san. Oh, it's nice to meet you. You two took way too long to get ready. See, now Yu's here. Oh my God. What's wrong with that? Now we get to meet her. You were the nurse in the play a while back. Oh yes, I hope that's all right that I'm here. Thanks for having me. I like that the dad the whole time is like, oh, I know exactly what's going on. Like, ah! Oh, keep an eye on her for us. She insisted she could watch the house alone, but clearly she needs company. All right, have a safe trip. Bye. Oh, the dad knows. That his face the whole time, he was like, I see what's going on. We'll be back tomorrow evening. I feel like we're getting away with something. Why is that? I mean, spending the night here. If I were a guy, I doubt they'd be okay with that. Lucky us then. Oh, you're shameless. That I'm glad that she brings that up, because that is such a thing. And it's always weirded me out. I don't know. I guess growing up, and I don't know if it's the generation that I am, but growing up, and maybe it's because I was never really into any of the guys I went to school with. Like, I remember even up and through college, like hanging out and having like, there'd be like parties and camping and stuff, and you'd be with guys, and it was never a big deal. And so co-ed, like I went to college and two of my roommates were guys. So I just kind of never have felt that like, oh no, you can't stay with a guy in the same room. Like, you can, it happens all the time. But interesting. But again, I wasn't dating either of those guys, so that's probably a big part of it. You have a sofa. I'm jealous. We've got a Japanese-style living room. It feels strange to have you here. I know what you mean. We can go out on a date whenever we want, but having a place totally to ourselves is something new. It's almost like we're living together, you know? It's nice. Maybe we should do that then. Oh, I like you taking the initiative. Oh, do I need a reason? All right, let's go shopping for dinner. She's like, let's get this. Let's do this. Oh. Oh, wow. You look a lot like your father, but she looks more like your mother. You think so? We used to get that a lot. I like that you recognizes that Nanami does not look like her, that she's not a total carbon copy of her sister. I love that, because you would expect somebody would come over the house and be like, oh my gosh, you're just like your sister. But Yu doesn't say that. I love that she's her own person. I also like when they look at the horror things, and then Yu goes for the bell peppers, and Nanami's like, no peppers. Oh, I love they get a horror. What a classic date night movie. I don't like horror movies. They scare me, but that's the point, is that it gets you closer together because you're both scared of the same thing. Oh, I only picked horror because I thought you'd be scared, darn it. You're no fun. Of course you would be the one into horror movies. Of course. If you're scared, you could cling to my arm. You're supposed to cling to me. I wonder if you'll be in the movies someday. Me? No way. That's beyond my wildest dreams. I don't think it's that far-fetched, personally. You mean it? I do. I don't think I could be in a horror movie, though. I wonder what Senpai's future is going to be like. Which frying pan should we use? Oh, probably that one, I guess. I take it you don't cook very often. Cooking together reminds me of that summer training camp we did. We made curry that one night, didn't we? It seems like ages ago. But it feels super coupley to cook together now, huh? Oh, I like Nanami with the ponytail. I'm surprised by how much you care about words like couple and dating. It does feel like you never say those things. kind of unprompted. Maybe not. I don't think I like putting a label on it. Why is that? I mean, we're definitely dating. We're a couple, girlfriends, all that stuff. But I feel like those words don't do it justice. For instance, spending a day at home together like this is really a special occasion for us now. But someday this might just be our normal life. Maybe in college or much later down the road. But in both cases, we'd still be called a couple. Only I don't think those relationships would be the same thing. No matter how long we're both together, I'm sure our relationship will continue to change with time. So I don't think we need to give it a name. As long as it's just you and me, I'm happy. Does that bother you? Well, don't try to sound so cool. It doesn't suit your character, Touko senpai. What? So, you also think about a future where this might be our life? We'll have to get a sofa, a really big one. I love that. I love them talking. I love communication with couples. Yes, please. Just communicate. Talk it out. Aw. And with the cheesecake, super cute. Her being done with the bath. There's a towel and a change of clothes. You can use my shampoo. There's lotion. It feels weird to use someone else's bath and the soap smells different. She says she's waiting for me, so I guess it's safe to assume what that means. Yeah, there'd be such anticipation, right? Because you don't want to do the wrong thing. Super cute. Oh. I hope we can do it again sometime. Yeah. Oh, the little things like we see everything. Oh my gosh, that hits so harder now. Oh my God. Oh. The spiciness between them feels so intimate. It feels so tender and just soft, right? I've been thinking lately that I should be the calm one by now since I'm the oldest. I've relied on you all this time and given you nothing but trouble in return. I thought it was time to be a senpai that you could depend on, you know. It didn't seem fair to me to keep being selfish, so I wanted to pay you back. Senpai, you idiot! Oh! I don't need you to act like the oldest or anything like that. You've already given me more than you even know. Besides, saying you're paying me back makes it sound like we'll be over once we break even, and I don't want that. You don't have to hold back. One thing I've learned is that when people fall in love, they start to get greedy. And I hope what you want and what I want are the same thing. I want to do lots of things with you, senpai. I want it all. So let's do that, okay? Okay! Oh my gosh, you being this Casanova. You coming across this just being all sensual. I did not think that we were getting to this point, honestly. I did not know if we were going to get spicy things in this series. Oh. This is a brand new feeling. There's a heat I've never before felt. Right here within my grasp. Literally. Touko senpai, I love you. I'm so glad I love you too. It looks like you finished you too. Oh! Oh! The scandal! The scandal! What do you think will happen to us? We're going to change and graduate high school and go to college and get jobs. And I'm sure there'll be other changes too. I don't know what lies ahead, but even so, I'm not too worried. Because even if our relationship keeps changing, you'll be happy as long as it's you and me, right? Oh, of course. And you will too, right? Yeah. I wanted to become someone who could fall in love, and that led me to fall for you. So I know I'll keep on choosing you. It's so beautifully and tastefully done. I shouldn't be surprised with this series, but all right. If my love is something I choose for myself, then my desire to keep loving you is a self-fulfilling wish. And I love you, senpai. Aww. There's something very, very tender and very, very soft and sensual and sweet about that love. And I don't think I've had a spicy Yuri series before. I don't think I've read a spicy Yuri series. Yaoi can be, it's the weirdest comparison. I feel like yaoi can be very sensual and sweet as well, but can also be very rough and aggressive. And this is not that. But again, Nanami and you are not aggressive lovers. So, oh, I love that. Oh. It's amazing seeing you as soon as I wake up. You weirdo. Oh, I love this between the two of them. I love this. This is so good. I love all this. So where should we go today? And like all the eggs and everything. Gonna make a cake. The sexual innuendo of all the eggs we need to make that cake, right? It just dawned on me. All of the sexual innuendos. They all just came down at once. Mind out the gutter. Oh. There are no punctuation marks in life. Each day follows the next without pause. And then even the most special day or moment gets left far behind. Oh, is this the future? Oh my God. Oh, you. I thought we were going out today. I was just about to leave. Oh, she looks so cute. You don't have to work. Today is my day off. Oh, cute. We don't exactly know how far in the future this is, but her outfit's adorable. We're all going to the Toomey East Cultural Festival. A festival at your old high school. You guys must be bored. A co-I from student council invited us. Anyway, you're the one hanging out at your family's place on your day off. So you don't really have room to speak, Ray-chan. Oh, but Hiro's on a business trip. Plus I get fed here without having to ask. It's the best. Say hi to Nanami-chan for me. Mm-hmm. Love it. I don't blame Ray because I've done that too. Are you guys fighting or something? Well, no, not really, but she says she can't come today. Oh, poor you. Why don't you guys just move in together already? She lives alone, doesn't she? Well, it seems a little too soon for that. Didn't you two live together during college, right? Yeah, but if you just tell mom and dad you're going to be roommates, I bet you can get away with it. I'd feel like I'm deceiving her, though. Oh, so basically like when they were in college, they lived together, but now that they're out of college, she doesn't want to tell the mom. Okay. Oh, Kiyomi. Are you okay? You look awful. My first book is coming out in a few days. I know, it's awesome. But what if it doesn't sell? Should I even bother finishing the sequel? Oh my God. It'll be fine. We're going to promote it like crazy at our store too. Aw. Oh, they're here already. Oh, look. And there's Maki. Oh, and there's Daojima with Akari. Yay. And then the other girl. Yes. Oh, it's been ages. Don't you live in Kansai now, Maki? I'm surprised you came. Well, my folks ordered me to visit once in a while. Saiki Senpai said she'll join us later. Oh, cool. I love this all a big reunion. Yes. Where's Nanami? Oh, she says she can't come. For real? I wanted to get a look at your girlfriend's face. Oh, we shouldn't have told Daojima-kun yet. Oh, they haven't told Daojima-kun yet. Oh my God. Are things going well with Nanami-senpai? Yep, same as usual. Thanks for asking. Well, that's good to hear. Before you two started dating, I feel like I stuck my nose in your business a bit too much, so I'm sorry. Well, it all worked out in the end. And look at you getting all grown up. What, did you think I'd be exactly the same? Love it. Aww. And them all playing the softball. Okay, yeah, because she's the softball friend. Oh, and Dajima and Akari. That's super cute. I love it. I love he got taller too. He got taller than she did. That's so cool. Oh, Saiki senpai. You seem kind of different. No. Oh, wow. She's so pretty. The tradition we revived in our high school days is still going strong, so it's not a bad feeling. When we were second years, there was some debate over whether to do it again. Oh, the play. Yes. It was fun, so I was all, let's do it to him. In the esteemed words of our leader, I still can't believe that you became student council president. Oh, Daojima did? That's super cute. And Rico. Oh. I'll be right back. It's gonna start any minute, dude. We'll watch from the back. Go and get her then. Uh-huh. So the student council play. So I guess that Sayaka is just helping out with it, or is she a teacher there? Interesting. Oh, that's super cute. Love it. The play was about a boat traveling down a vast river. Day in and day out, the journey goes on without end. Even those special days and moments are far behind us now with all the rest. It's just like old times. And yet, if you turn around, you can still see them shining on, like beacons or stars, lighting the way as the boat travels on. Aww. And then, yeah, they sing all of them. And Sayaka's with them. Good. On the first floor. So she got the second floor of her shop opened up. That's so cute. Yes. It seems livelier than before. You haven't been here in a while, huh? I'm glad you two were able to make it, Touko. Koido-san was terribly glum. I was not. I'm lucky my audition didn't take too long. It was nice to see the student council kids. You were a big hit with them, Nanami-senpai. They even asked for autographs. Since you're a professional stage actor? Oh, well, no, just because I'm an alum. I wouldn't call myself a professional yet anyway. Maybe I should have you sign something here to hang out here. Oh! Don't start teasing me again, too. Rico's been grumbling, you know. She says you never come to her theater troupe anymore. Well, it's tough since I'm in a group at college, too. Are you keeping up with your classes? I'm still getting top marks. Oh, that's right. I was able to get next Monday off. Oh, really? Let's go get those parfaits I told you about then. Will you drive us there? Yeah, sure. You better not cancel on me last minute again. Oh, you know how bad I felt about that. Make sure she pays for your parfait, Koido-san. Good idea. Order whatever you want. You didn't invite Haru-chan today. Oh. Haru-chan? Who's that again? Oh. Saiki-senpai's girlfriend, of course. Huh? Huh? Sayaka has a girlfriend. How could you not know that? Sayaka-senpai! Oh, you know. I figured I would tell her eventually, Koido-san. Oh, could you not use me as a messenger? Please just admit you didn't know how to tell her. Well, congratulations, Sayaka. Well, thank you. And she's sulking. This is so not my fault. I want to see Haru. I want to see Sayaka's girlfriend. Show us this. Show us this. Oh. Do you still want to stay over tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. I kind of want to make one more stop, though. I'm feeling nostalgic today. I could tell you called me Nanami-senpai earlier. Well, it's only because we were with a high school friend. How'd the audition go? I'm not sure. I hope I make it to the short list. I guess I'm just having trouble figuring out what kind of roles suit me best. Yeah? We had a lot of serious conversations here back in the day. We sure did. Why? Got something serious to talk about today? We're running low on bathtub cleaner at home. I should probably pick some up. How's that? Very serious. So you're not sure what would suit you, huh? Same here, to be honest. I'm starting to get a lot of job hunting mail and stuff. Are you not going to take over the bookstore? Oh, no way. I am sort of interested in publishing, though. Seeing Koyomi makes me think making books might be fun, but selling them isn't bad either. I'm also thinking about advertising. You're as wishy-washy as ever, you. It took you ages to choose a college, too. Well, that's okay. I'm sure that you'll be great at whatever you decide to do. You think so? Yeah. You can do anything you want. Easy for you to say. Well, I'll be here to help you do it, right? Idiot. You too. You should take on any role you want. No matter what you do, you'll still be you. Oh, I love that. I like you finding that she enjoys working in the same industry as Kiyomi. I like them being connected through that. That's super cute. But I also like as the play showed us that Nanami can be anybody. So it's like you don't have to settle for one role or another. You can choose anyone that you want to. This is so adorable. I want to see Haru though. Oh, the rings. Mm-hmm. Shall we go, Touko? Sure you. And them just being on the first name basis? Oh. Oh. Chapter 45, Voyage. Oh. I love that. I love also that it depicts a very realistic situation where it's like there's like Nanami is still in college and it looks like you might have graduated earlier or is in college as well, but they've been college roommates, but now they're trying to find a way to become where they can live together, but Yu hasn't told her parents fully, so there's still like I like it still this work in progress relationship, but they've made all these advancements, like them being on the first name basis and them having the rings that she had thought about and them like being together, like just seeing how much they've grown just over the course of this manga is so cute. I love it. Oh man, I want to see Haru though. Have we seen Haru in this series? I don't think we have. It's now complete. Thank you for following for 4.5 years. We have a lot of post-series plans in progress. It's called the Curtain Call Project. An art book, a story collection, an anthology, stamps, a stage play. Cool. I also want to thank all of you for sharing your thoughts in letters, emails, and tweets. I'm sorry I can't reply to all of them. The amount of comments a manga receives can vary even among a series with similar-sized readerships. But Bloom Into You gets a lot more than average. Comments and reviews are a form of creation, and I really like people who can create things. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. So if a manga I made moves its readers to write something, I think that's wonderful. If it nourishes other creators and becomes a component of their own work, then nothing can make me happier. As a content creator, that makes me feel so happy. She gets it. They get it. Yes. It doesn't have to be art, writing, music, movies, etc. It can even be thoughts, words, or actions. Whatever the case, it would mean the world to me if there's even a drop of Bloom Into You mixed in there. That's what I was thinking of as I drew it. And I'm sure I'll always feel the same way. Thank you for making Bloom Into You a joy to work on. Aww. Sleepover cooking. I love that you went from having the 2 pigtails to her hair being like short and choppy as an adult. I love that. Aw, and then like making the food together. I love that you as the cook and Nanami's just fidgety, like all over the place. That's super cute. And then buying the snacks. I can't tell her I made a cheesecake for later. Oh, that's cute. I love it. And then they get the little chocolate. Love in full bloom. After Sayaka confesses to her, Touko has to face her own feelings. Just as Yu begins to lose all hope, Touko asks to meet with her. Is this the beginning of the end or a blossoming, beautiful new relationship? The final volume of the touching Yuri series, Bloom Into You. Oh, I love that. Oh, I wanted to see Sayaka and their girlfriend, but I'm guessing that that's why they want you to read the novels. So that you'll meet that individual and get to know them too. So that made me super happy. I love Daojima and Akari being together. I love Kiyomi being a novelist. I love that Maki's grown up doing their own thing. I love Sayaka has a girlfriend and has been able to find love. I love all of that. Oh, what a touching series. This was so cute and romantic. I loved this. It was adorable. Oh, I actually really loved this volume. I was so glad it worked out. I think the only thing I would have liked to have seen more would have been like Yu's family. But on the one hand, I know I've talked about this with Yaoi series, and I think we talked about this with we talked about it with Skate the Infinity, because there's a section in Skate the Infinity that kind of touches on this. But I really, while I do appreciate when series go into like how the family reacts to finding out about queerness, I feel like sometimes the stereotypical reaction is when they react with negativity, or they cause a scene, or it becomes this big drama. And that's almost become a stereotype and a trope, even though it's something that happens all too often for queer individuals when they come out to their families. So I feel like while it can be cliche and overdone, I like stories doing it, especially if I know the story has a good writer, because I want to see like their take on it. So there was a part of me that wanted to see how Yu and Nanami would deal with that. I feel like the dad, whenever they had the sleepover, I feel like the dad was like, I feel like he locked eyes with us, the audience, and was like, I know exactly what's going to happen on the sleepover. I think he knew from that moment. But I really wanted to see Yu's family and how they reacted to it. But it's fine that we didn't find that out. It's okay. It's so interesting, right? And I love Yu and Nanami. I love how much they've grown as characters. I love how much they helped each other grow. I love that Yu went from being so introverted in her shell to coming out of it and just fully blooming, pun intended, into this fully developed adult woman. And I love how Nanami's characters come full circle. I love that she found something she was good at. It's so sweet. This is such a good series. And I love it. And I had been worried since volume 6 that it was going to have this like bittersweet ending. I honestly was like having the worst in mind. I was like, I don't know if it's going to have a happy ending or if it's going to be bittersweet. I don't know, because some people like those kind of endings. But this is just like, just the right amount of sugar, right? And a bit of spice too. I was like, oh, okay. Clutch my pearls. But this was so wonderful. I absolutely adored this and how they concluded the series. I'm so glad I finally got to read all of it. And now I can say that I've read and seen Bloom Into You. So I'm sure you all have many thoughts about the series as a whole, what you loved about it, anything that you would have added. I am so curious to hear your thoughts now that we finally finished Bloom Into You as a whole. I wish we could have a second season of the anime, but you know what? With the spicy scene, I could see why they would be hesitant to animate it, because it is a full-on scene. And I don't know if they could do it justice like the manga does. So, because the manga handles it pretty perfectly. So, anyway, I'm really excited to hear your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this series with me and for reading the manga this month for our first annual February. I'm hoping to get into more BLGL romance series, just in general romance. Like, I want to support all different kinds of relationships, but I want to get into more romance this year, hopefully. So I'm sure that'll be reflected in the polls at some point. So stay tuned for that on Patreon. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back very soon with more reactions.